Next, you got Batman Who Laughs #1. I mean, this character took off. I didn't understand Batman metal whatsoever, but everybody loves Batman Who Laughs. You got a 6-part mini, beautiful covers on both ends.
Have they confirmed that the Batman Who Laughs is the Joker from another dimension as Batman?
I thought they were all Bruce Waynes from different dimensions going crazy. I don't know.
I didn't read it.
You know. But what's going to happen by issue 6, which is a 6-part mini, it's going to lead into the sequel to Dark Metal. So you'll have Dark Metal 2 out of this. Premises: 6 heroes get infected, or 6 people get infected by him, so everybody else is running around the clock trying to find these characters. Next,
so I got that Teen Titans book. Was it Teen Titans?
Yeah, Teen Titans. Yeah, that thing's crazy. It's just gonna get crazier.
Yeah.
Hawkman 7. I've been a big fan of Identi, especially with his with Hal Jordan. He did a hell of a job with the whole 52 mess and everything else, picking up from Jeff Johns. You know, but he's really doing good with Hawkman. You got issue 7 is his origin story. I'm interested to see what he does, but I've been enjoying Hawkman. I talked about it a couple of weeks back about Wonder Woman, the New Direction, new writer from Marvel. I got the reorder, and I actually read 58 and 59. It's really good stuff. Very action-packed, which is surprising with the stuff she did at Marvel. At least for the first 2 issues. Carrie Nord works. I mean, it's something different. I don't know if it's the ink or not, but it was a really good, solid 2 issues, and 60 comes out this week.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. On the Marvel end, we got Avengers #11 after 10 with Blade joining the gang, and you got some setup. They're doing this global thing, so I'm looking forward to see what Jason Aaron's been doing.
It's like Jason Aaron's breathing life back.
Man, he's doing some stuff with with these characters. You know,
he's just fixing all the mess that Bendis caused.
The 2 surprises for me last week. I mean, there wasn't a surprise, but the Defenders books, the one-shots, the Namor and the Hulk, phenomenal reads. And then this week you got Doctor Strange and Silver Surfer, and both of the one they come in from the ones from last week. Again, talking about Jason Aaron, what he did with Namor in that book, and what this one shot was. It's really good stuff. If you haven't picked them up, I definitely recommend it. You got the FF wedding special, so you got another wedding. Hopefully this one goes through. I should. I mean, it's the Thing and Militia Master. So again, we haven't had Fantastic Four, so now you're doing a lot of Fantastic Four.
You're really trying to push this family dynamic.
Look,
because
again, Disney.
Avengers 4. After Avengers 4 happens, there's going to be a brand new phase. The next 10 years of Marvel movies are coming out. So really, I think, and Cat said it before, these books are really going to influence. We think they're going to influence what happens next.
Look, again, spoiler alert, I don't whatever, but I've heard one of the Easter eggs on Avengers. Should I tell people, or they're going to lose their mind? But I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. But one of the Easter eggs on Avengers 4 next year, it's supposed to be a shot of Silver Surfer coming through. So.
Oh wow.
So I don't know if we get Galactus, whatever, but like you said, the next phase, and I've heard
also dudes in spray paint,
and then I've heard also that you're also going to get some X-Men stuff out of this with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. So they're definitely going to see a setup for the next phase. That's why you got all these books, the X-Men, Fantastic Four, everything is gelling back together. They got it. And I've been talking about this past 5 years. Everybody's been complaining about the changes Marvel has done, where they replaced the legacy characters, and we have so many other new characters, different races, different colors, whatever, come in. I've always said, look, it's temporary. They're doing things different from DC, to where they're not forcing things, they're actually introducing, they're pulling characters out, you're getting your big guns back. Obviously sales is a big factor, but they tried. Now you got a Miles Morales #1 coming out next week, which coincides with
the release of Into the Spider-Verse.
So
according to Cat's friends, they've seen it already.
Seen a couple of my people have seen the early screenings, and they love it. They said it's great, it's fun.
All it means is not coming back to Marvel anytime soon.
But the thing is, I looked at the lineup for the new #1, and I don't know what these guys are, but it looks the premises. It just seems like more interesting than just what I've read from Bendis over the last I don't know how many years, where I just couldn't read it. It was just so boring. I was like, I don't care for it. So I'm looking forward to this #1. And again, talking about these characters is Riri Williams. That's another character that they replaced Tony Stark, and people are complaining. Yes, sales suck, nobody supported, but I read the #1. New writer, different perspective. The book is actually fun. It's got good art. It's a solid package. It was a good #1. So keep an eye out for these characters that replaced, and they're coming, because they could be 5-10 years from now. You could see them into a movie, or it could be this generation's Peter Parker or Tony Stark or whatever. So don't count out these characters yet. And then you have Uncanny X-Men and X-Men Red, which
sweet ass Jenny Fruzan cover on the X-Men
Jenny
Red.
Fruzan's killing that every issue. But again, they're solidifying that universe too. I've been enjoying Uncanny so far. X-Men Red's been pretty solid. You have X-Men Red. You got the resolution between Cassandra, Nova, and Jean Grey, who's the most powerful one. So there's a lot of good reads. There's other reads that I didn't mention. One of them being Justice League Dark. I put in parentheses because I don't want to add too many, but I've been enjoying that book from DC. It's really solid reads. I don't know why. I like it better than Justice League. I mean, I read Justice League and I don't know what the hell's going on in Justice League. It's got cool covers, but I don't get the inside, where Justice League Dark has cool covers, but it has a meaty inside too. So those are my reads. A lot of good reads and a lot more outside of that, but that's what I'm looking forward to.
As for variants this week, we got a bunch for DC. You got Flash #60, covered by Derek Chu. Kind of reminds me of the Garner covers, the variants he's been doing for Teen Titans.
Very nice.
Very nice cover. I've never heard of this guy either.
I was looking at him like, man, this is a cool cover. This is really nice.
And it's new artist alert. Like,
exactly.
Every time a new artist comes out, it's good to pick up their early stuff.
Now it makes you wonder what he's done before. If he's done anything before, see if
right.
anybody's going
exactly.
crazy,
Any indie stuff that he might have done.
Exactly.
Hawkman #7. It's got a really beautiful Tedesco cover. I'm a real big fan of Giuliano Tino Tedesco, and this fits his style. And there's a bunch of really cool Italian artists out there, but he's a real underrated. And cover price, if you can find it, not a bad cover to pick up. Hawkman's got a limited print run too. I don't think it's not exactly flying off the rack.
Shelf, so yeah, So
long term plays with some of these. Justice League Dark #6, another Clayton Crane cover, and it really fits what he's doing.
And he's doing something different with these characters that he's doing with Marvel, because what he does with Marvel fits Marvel, but he's not doing the same thing over at DC, which actually works.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something different from Clayton.
It's kind of letting you know, this is my DC stuff. This is my Marvel stuff.
Exactly. Let's
you like.
Exactly.
Then I got Wonder Woman #60, Jenny Fruzan. I talk about it every other week. We don't have to go into detail. You see the art up on the screen there. Then Suicide Squad #49, Francesco Mattina. Personally, I kind of feel like the Suicide Squad books are the best ones he's been putting out.
I don't have, people don't ask for his Suicide Squad as they do for Batman or Deathstroke. And even Deathstroke's not that his Batman. Everybody does Batman. But his Suicide Squad been great, and he's doing that. Each one it's like you said, it's like part of a bigger picture. You know? So definitely, if you haven't picked them up, because they're great. I mean, he had the one where everybody shot like a skeleton. You saw, he's got cool stuff.
It's like he's having fun with these ones. Yes. The other ones are work. These ones he's having fun with them. I got a indie one. I'd rarely pick indie books, but there's a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles book coming out. It's a Raphael solo book. It's a variant by Ryan Brown. It's Incentive. I think it's 1 in 10.
1 in 10, yeah.
It's $8.50 on Midtown. Cal will tell you he doesn't pick up a lot of these books. Nobody buys them. So if you're a big fan and you like the cover and you find it, hunt it down, because it's going to be a ghost. And
a lot of the early Teenage Mutant Ninja stuff is not easy to find. A lot of the retailer incentives there, I look on eBay 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, and whatever I had, I sold. So yeah, Turtles, and it's the Turtles. It's there. It's always been there. It's always going to be there. So
I mean, a new movie comes out, a new cartoon comes out, these things seem to pop back up and people start looking for them. And it's a solo. Raph, you could talk and see who's everyone's favorite turtle, and Raph's always going to be at the very top.
Which one is he? The one with the size?
With the size, yeah. And the red bandana. I was always a Leonardo guy, but apparently I'm a fucking nerd for that. And then finally, Marvel this week. I got 3 books. They're all from the Into the Spider-Verse movie.
I think they're open orders, right?
They're open order books, yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 11's got Peter Parker. Miles Morales number 1 has Miles Morales, obviously, and then Peter Parker number 13 has Spider-Gwen, and I believe these are animation stills directly from the film, so no artist attached to them. But
they're pushing Spider-Gwen.
They're really, people are starting to dig up all these Spider-Gwen books.
I mean, yeah, especially that first appearance.
Yeah,
that variant just went crazy again.
It's shooting up through the roof. But I don't know. I feel like if the movie does really well, these books are something to hold on to. People are going to come looking for the books because they're directly from the movie, and it's not your photo variant, obviously, because it's animated. So
right.
So I don't know. It's a cool little concept, and you can get it for cover price. Hopefully, depending on what story you go to.
I mean, it depends how fast this sells. I guarantee you, the Spider-Gwen. I mean, I guarantee there might not be a lot of orders, and the Spider-Gwen will probably fly faster than the other two.
Yeah.
So who knows?
But
yeah, it's a guessing game.
Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for us this week. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button, leave comments, let us know what you think, and Cat takes away.
Again, unlike to popular belief that comics are expensive, they're really not. You're coming in with a set budget every week. It's not like going to Starbucks or buying weed or alcohol or this, where you literally just go back and back and back $20, $30, $40, and you're pissing your shit away or you're smoking it. Comics are there, countless of entertainment, and it's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna take you to the hospital. It might hurt your pocketbook, but if you're coming with a budget, you're safe. Go pick up your books. See you guys in the comic book store.
See you next time.